This video is very near and dear to my heart because I am a die-hard Portland Trail Blazers fan. In the 2013 draft, my favorite team, the Portland Trail Blazers, drafted a player who never made the NBA All-Star team, but averaged over 20 points per game for 6 seasons of his career. And that player's name was CJ McCollum. The Trailblazers blew up their team and he got traded at the deadline, but last night he got welcomed back to Portland and played at the Moda Center for the first time since he got traded. I was at the game and the standing ovation that CJ got was absolutely inspiring from the Portland Trail Blazers fans when he walked out onto the court in the starting lineups.
And the goal.
That's why the Portland Trail Blazers fans are the best fans in the NBA. But before we get to the game highlights anyway, CJ McCollum has been tearing it up with the Pelicans so far, which is absolutely incredible because I watched him become an all-star, almost all-star talent, but now it looks like he will be an all-star next season with the Pelicans. In 20 games with the Pelicans this year, he's averaging 26 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. So he's been absolutely popping off this season. And I know you have a few questions. Here's the first one. Why did CJ McCollum get such a huge standing ovation if he was only a player that averaged 20 points a game? I mean, he was not their first option. Well, that's because the Portland Trail Blazers have not had very many superstars in their time in the NBA, and they did not really have any help besides CJ for the Damian Lillard era in Portland, and they made a special bond with CJ, the Portland Trail Blazers, and that is why he got such a big standing ovation. He won Most Improved Player in 2015-16, and I definitely think he has a chance to have his jersey up there in the Moda Center rafters. But anyway, on to the game highlights from Christian James McCollum. Like I said, CJ got a huge standing ovation, and the gameplay he had really lived up to that ovation. In 37 minutes, McCollum put up 25 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists on 9 of 16 from the field and 3 of 6 from 3. I was at the game, so I know whenever CJ scored, the Portland Trail Blazers fans would go wild. The Blazers fans were just really excited to see him back, and I was too. I really liked seeing CJ McCollum, and I was really sad when he got traded from my favorite team. It's pretty much a guarantee that whenever CJ comes back, not just tonight, he's gonna get a standing ovation from the crowd because he did so much for this franchise, and he hit the game-winning shot to seal the deal for the Blazers and get them to the Western Conference Finals in 2019. Dame didn't do it, CJ did it. He provided the Blazers so many great moments as the second option, but it's great to see him in New Orleans being the first option right now, alongside Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson. CJ is definitely doing better in New Orleans. I think he's going to be an all-star next year, and this was a great game. Even though that the Trailblazers lost by 10 points, it was still a pretty close game for most of the way through the game. And even when it wasn't close in the closing minutes, CJ made it rain, which made the Portland Trail Blazers fans enjoy the game. To make a long story short, the Pelicans went on a great run in the early fourth quarter and were up by as many as 13 late in the game. This was the nail in the coffin for the Portland Trail Blazers fan and what sealed the deal for the Pelicans. Here's what McCollum said before the game even started, and this definitely translated to what happened in the game, especially the part with the fans.
Yeah, it's been weird. It's been a weird, few hours just, riding, but having shoot around here. First of all, we never have shoot around here. But outside of that, I think it'll be a good time tonight. It'll be fun to play here, and for the fans as well. I think it'll be a nice situation for everybody involved. And it was nice to be at home last night.
CJ definitely repped Blazers red and black very well, and the fans honored him tonight with a tribute video at the Moda Center. He did so much for the Portland Trail Blazers franchise, and to us, he felt like a first option when we gave him the standing ovation and not like a second option. He really did so much more for this franchise than you think. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Click subscribe, turn notifications on, like, share, comment, all the good stuff. And as always, I'm your boy Hyper Hoover Basketball and Brad.